One of the Mototalks series, one I missed a long time ago. I think it might be number 2, but I'll correct it on the screen if that's not right, but it was on the subject of speed. And I guess it referred to, a little bit I saw on it in passing was about, how fast do you ride? Do you speed? Do you, what do you do? And me personally, I don't generally. When I'm in the cage, I'm always running 5 to 10 over and or with traffic. Now, I've noticed especially in the Atlanta area, if you get on one of the loops around Atlanta or one of the main feeders, the main interstates that come in and out of Atlanta, running 5 and 10 over is not going to keep somebody in a big giant semi from running all up over you and having to lock his brakes up. They're literally running 10, 15, sometimes 20, 25 miles an hour over the speed limit en masse on the highway. Now, it's 65 or 70 where I am right now, and I'm not going fast as a speed limit purposely because I'm hoping that you'll still be able to hear me, and I'm afraid if I get up around, keep up with these guys, that there's just going to be too much wind. But generally, I'll ride with them. On this cruiser, I do tend to ride, when I'm on the highway, I tend to stick around the speed limit pretty much just because I prefer to ride at the slower speeds. In terms of, especially without the windshield, the wind hitting you in the chest and all the noise that comes up through my helmets. In general, that's it. When I'm out on a country road, especially if I'm just out riding for fun and having a good time and not going anywhere, I'll seek out the 35 mile an hour and 45 mile an hour roads. I'll get off the main drags where you can run faster just so I can run slow. I'll seek out those roads where there isn't anybody. So if I want to, I can run 30 in a 45 and just enjoy the scenery and, sit back and relax. And, I mentioned before, with my foot pegs and with my backrest, that this motorcycle is, is very much like a lazy boy, a vibrating lazy boy with heat. And a lot of times I get off of it physically more relaxed and feeling better than I did when I got on it. Now, the previous motorcycle I had was a Super Sport, the Yamaha R1 2008 model. And if I were on it right now, back then, let's just say I'd be leading all this pack for sure. But more likely, I wouldn't be on this road. I'd be on this road right here, which is a curvier road. It's a little bit lower speed limit, but curvier. And as a result, no problem at all for the R1 to maintain the speed I'm going now on. And of course, it was extra legal. I was definitely running over the speed limit pretty much all the time with that bike, and significantly. Especially out near my house. You've seen some of the videos of the roads, some of the highways, Highway 205 and Highway 200, some of the others. And they're really fantastic roads. They've been paved fairly recently, so they're smooth. They're smooth like this road is. They're well paved. They're wide, and there's not an awful lot of traffic on them, and hardly any stoplights or stop signs, so you can maintain a good head of speed. Well, I used to jump on the old bike and go out and just blister those roads. I mean, just go. I'm riding. I always rode by myself. I didn't have anybody out near me. I live out as far in the country, and none of the guys I knew are riding anymore. So, what I ended up doing was, and there's a Mr. Highway Patrolman. See, he's not going to get me because I'm not speeding. Anyway, I'd go out and just blister those roads up, and that bike was a good 20-minute motorcycle. That seat was so uncomfortable that even the sheer exhilaration of riding it, about as fast as I could possibly ride it, after 20 minutes, the pain coming from my butt is overcoming the enjoyment I'm getting out of riding this motorcycle. So I had to come home. And I did do some modifications to it. I did raise the bars up just a little bit. I did put a little bit better seat on it and got it up to about a 40-minute motorcycle. But that was about the best I could do. A couple times I rode it to work in traffic, and that was over an hour, and I literally hurt all day long. But anyway, back to the topic of speed. That's what I do. Because I don't ride with very many people, or really almost never, I don't have to tailor my speed to their speed. I can, you know, like right now, if I want to go a little bit slower in this right lane and let these guys go by me, fantastic. You know, they're in a hurry. I'm not. If I'm in a hurry, I'll be in that left lane hammer down. You can be sure of that. Okay, guys. Well, hope you have a wonderful afternoon and enjoy a beautiful day riding. Take care. Bye-bye.